So, what I think about Caitlin Clark turning down the NBA 3-point contest and not being involved with the whole thing and Adam Silver's agenda, I tell people all the time the NBA is another plantation. I say it all the time. You don't own nothing. And let me break it down the best way I know how. Because when they took that poll some time ago about the appeal of NBA players under the age of 25 or even under 26, there's too many knocks against the NBA. That's why they're holding on to LeBron and Steph, and to an extent Durant a little bit, because that's the last of the golden era for what they got. No American player that's 25 and under really pushes the needle. Let me break down your so-called big stars. Let me break them down, shall I? Shea Alexander might get his first MVP, but he has no presence in terms of star quality for them. Jokic, obviously, and Giannis. Giannis kind of has some qualities of, like, when we were in an era where you came over to the States and you made well on it, people would reward that. They can't even say the guy's name, but sure as heck ain't going. Him and Jokic are not going to get that kind of. So they're older, they're not going to get it. But let's look at the ones that are younger, shall we? Trae Young has been a lifelong triple junior whopper Steph Curry. And there is a certain amount of ooh and ah there, but there ain't nothing to move the needle. He's popular, but for reasons that don't have anything to do with winning basketball. Yes, he's been to one Eastern Conference Finals in his career and had some success, been an all-star and all that. But Ice Trae doesn't really fill the glass with ice. He's kind of melts. And the Hawks are kind of like a subpar team who are entertaining, but not quite for what you need. He didn't quite live up to his hype from college, just saying. Zion Williamson eats himself out of house and home. So unless it's the Food Channel, there's no way in the world they would bring him. That's another one she's got over. John Morant, wannabe gangbanger most of the time, can't stay healthy, high leaper and flyer, but he doesn't really have anything on his resume that says, oh, we're going to watch you. And he's shooting outside threes, but it's no hype there. Not except for, and in this low budget, double junior whopper Allen Iverson going to scare these folks, that's not working. Not totality. He ain't quite the dude. Jason Tatum imagery is there, but his half-hearted game isn't. Jaylen Brown's game will be there, but he's too militant at times for folk. So what are we gonna do with all this? How do we market this? What are we gonna do? We gotta get Wonder Woman. We gotta get that powder out to sell out. Get the powder out to sell out. Because we gotta get that flower power. We don't have none, and we really don't. And when we look around, that's what we're looking at around the league. Oh, you're going to throw Ant Edwards at me? He's loud and brash and entertaining, but he plays in Minnesota. They're not a real championship contending team. And he's half-hearted, and he only goes off against who? Phoenix, Golden State, maybe a couple teams. He's not winning nothing. Entertaining, but a bit reckless, and we really want his dunks, but we don't get access. So he's close, but he's not quite there. So you Adam Silver, and you looking around like, what do I sell these folks on these? I had to add to an example, but I'm looking, I'm really hard pressed to find. Where are the 25 and unders that are going to sell the merch? This is like when baseball was going through their situation in the mid-90s, and they try to get Michael Jordan as the face to come along because they was trying to, push it. But this is a different situation. Because the NBA is compromised over 75% African Americans. So you bring driving Miss Daisy in, we're going to have Caitlin Clark is driving Miss Daisy to come save the Massa's plantation. Come save me, Massa. Massa's like, I got to get Miss Daisy down there. Yeah, this is Drive Miss Daisy. We're going to drive for some ratings. We're going to drive for some jerseys. We're going to drive for some intrigue. Steph Curry, Clay, they don't really appeal. I need some appeal. Let me go get Miss Daisy on this plane. I think Miss Daisy can help us. Because what I got here, I got Bronny James, never mind. First of all, you can't even make a three, let alone be. Believe me, if he could even halfway make a three, they'd put him in somehow. They would do something. This is part of Adam Silver's monster. Skeleton Man sits up. Old SpongeBob just like rubs his head and think, oh, I got Mr. Magoo. Yeah, no, oh, I got ideas. Like, yeah. This is what we're dealing with. This is why the NBA sucks so bad now. But they added to insult and injuries to the wound. Caitlin Clark is going to be the superhero. She's your Taylor Swift of the NBA. You know, she's going to be that one that they anoint, that they feel that, yes, we can ignite, we can unite, we can ignite, we can unite. And the League Cats can't do nothing. So when I tell you that all this entertainment is in one big plantation, y'all gotta understand, he ain't seen no money coming. He don't have no money players. There's nobody that's under 25, 26. Jalen Green in Houston, like how he leaves, he's not it. See, you could name Cade Cunningham, he ain't it. Halliburton in India, he ain't it. You got good players who can play. Tyrese Maxey puts up a good game, but Dame Dollar's too old, and he doesn't move the needle. You gotta have something that moves the needle. That's what Adam Silver trying to tell you. I gotta go get Miss Daisy because y'all don't know how to move the needle. You can't sell no jerseys. I don't have a young person coming out that's like Kobe or LeBron that can sell the hype of Steph Curry. I don't have no one. None of you. And all my best players ain't from here. Maybe Adam Silver will talk to Trump and say, well, can we find somebody? You start making league. That's one thing David Stern could do. He could sell the league. He could find something. They can't seem to. Ant Edwards is the one that comes close. Like if you could mix Ant Edwards with Trae Young and with Jason Tatum's crossover appeal, but that's just like you got to put the peanut butter, the jelly, the spoon, the bread, and make it all into a sandwich. Why won't we just go get Miss Daisy, Caitlin Clark? Because she can drive the ratings. Driving the ratings is like driving Miss Daisy. I see what you do, Adam Silver. I get it. I so get it. Because you ain't seeing nothing here with all your plots and plans. I got to make the game appealable for all. Because the game is on a worldwide scale. And Caitlin Clark is a worldwide scale. Gotta get it right. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share the video if you like and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free, stay true. She's going to go play in the LPGA. I'm sure she'll find her way into other venues. And this is a reminder that you don't own nothing. NBA, no matter what you say and what they tell you. I'm out.